Well, good morning, everybody. I am the Bald Guy, and we are continuing our journey into chapter 3 of Genesis. That right? Chapter 3. Okay, so we are going to be focusing our topic on temptation. That's right. So, the storyline unfolds of creation, of formation of Adam and Eve, and we've learned a lot so far. Now, we're past day 7, and maybe just a day or two, either Adam or God or both kind of directed Eve on kind of what's going on. My guess had been kind of Adam telling Eve, we can do all this stuff, but you can't eat out of this tree. Okay, just stay away from it. Okay. And, just showing her around, kind of enjoying. And then we come to the part where they get close to the tree. Okay, that's the first temptation. They didn't stay away from it. So Adam's lounging around somewhere near the tree. He's with his wife. He's with Eve. Okay, let's get that right. Okay, because some people think that Adam's off doing something and then Eve gets tempted. No, Adam was right there. I mean, just not saying anything. Not saying, Eve, what are you talking about? What are you talking about with that snake? No. Instead, he just lounged about, let them have their little conversation. I don't care. Whatever. Really? But he does anyway. Okay. So, now, we've already talked about the animal and what he was described as. And what kind of serpent he was. But now we know that Satan had entered this thing and was tempting Eve. Now, was she ignorant about what Satan was telling her? What Lucifer was kind of putting into her head? Or, did she not know? Yeah, she knew. She'd been told. She had been told, stay away from it. This is the tree of good and evil. No. So Satan comes up. He says, hey, did God say this? Temptation. Well, Adam told me he said it. Yeah, God said you got to stay away from it. Well, okay. I don't think he really said that. So, the temptation is that he likes to twist God's word. He didn't really say that. That doesn't really mean that. And a lot of people buy into that one. That's the first one. Is that what did God say? What did he say? It's in that Bible. It is in the Bible. That's right. Plain, simple, honest truth. Okay? Don't let it be twisted on you. Okay, don't let it be wrapped up in all of that, okay? What he says is what he says, and that's what happened. That's our first thing, okay? So, he did that, then he says, then he lies. I mean, just come right out lies. You're not gonna die if you eat this. I mean, look how good it is, He kind of molds a formation of putting doubt in your mind about God. Then he tempts you on, hey, this is going to be all better, And then, the big one, you'll be like God. Can we just go on a little truth-finding mission here? We're not going to be like God, folks. Okay, yeah, we're going to know good and evil, but we can't control it. We're going to go toward the evil, and they did. That's disobeying God. So, she was not ignorant. Okay, she knew exactly what she was getting herself into. And so did Adam, by the way. Okay, let's not put this all on Eve, okay, because he was there. He could have put a halt to this right away. But he didn't. And what did he do? Yeah. Yeah, you know what he did. If you know the story, you know what he did. He bit into the thing. Okay? So that's our first lesson on temptation right there, is that Satan can twist it on that God's word. Okay, you cannot let that happen. All right, and you cannot let any preacher or anything else tell you different than what God's word says. Okay, that's the first thing. Okay, we're going to delve into each aspect of this temptation thing, but this is the first one. Did God say? Okay, yes, he did. All right, and that's what he says in the Bible too. Did God really say? I mean, this doesn't really mean this. You know, this is not really what he said. You know, no. You know, and no, you can't let anybody tell you. That's why you have to read this thing yourself, because what it says is what it says. Okay? Now, like I've said before, there are a lot of things that we don't know. Okay, the Bible's not clear on some details. Okay, we'll find that out when we're up there with Jesus. Then we'll know. He explained it all to us. Okay, we're going to have a whole eternity to find out all this stuff. So, just right now, I'll just tell you, don't let anybody teach you different than what God's word says. There are things that are very, very clear. There are very clear rules on how to live. Okay? About life, about marriage, about sex, about sin, everything. Okay? It's not confusing. Don't let it be confusing to you, because it's not. Did God say? Yes, he did. Okay? That's the first aspect on temptation. That's what I've got to tell you. Okay? I can't be no more clear than that. And if you don't get that one, drink some more coffee. Have a Coke. Something kind of wake you up. Okay? Because that's the way it is. What he said is what he said. Period. You can't add to it. You can't subtract from it. It is there. Okay? No adding. No taking away. It's there. Okay? You shall not. You can do this, and you cannot do that. That's the first big one. Okay? So, we're going to continue on Satan's little spiel with Eve and how it applies to us. We already learned the first one. Now we're going to delve into the next one on the next video. So, I am the Bald Guy. I hope you got something out of this. I hope you will stay tuned. It has been a blast, and we will continue our journey. Until next time, adios. I am going that way. I'm going to go do some stuff. So, I'll see you. Bye. Dudes, really, I said bye. I love you. Get out of here. Go read the Bible. Do some work. Okay? Go do something. See ya.